In this clip, I want to take a look at these strange beings or angels, you would say, that appear after an earthquake. This is just crazy, basically. Shout out to Real Moon Henry for this awesome clip. Pretty much describing what really is going on right here. Let's take a look.
So a giant earthquake goes off in Greece, and then a giant angel, even more, a biblical depicted angel pops in the sky. And even crazier, months back, the same exact thing in Greece popped up in the sky. And that's not all that's going on. Every single day we're having Class X, I believe this was the X2 8 hours ago, solar flare. What they call a solar flare. I can't get into that here, but radiation, for some reason, is going crazy all over the earth, but especially the most in the United States. Now back to this angel. Revelations 10:1 says, I saw another mighty angel come down from heaven, clothed with a cloud, and a rainbow was upon his head, and his face was as the face of the sun, his feet as pillars of fire. And then right here, this was the one from a few months ago. And I saved the craziest part for last. Around the same area where that sighting was seen, they're having a huge radio blackout. Also around the same area, the Large Hadron Collider, which is doing alchemy now. It seems to me like the spiritual veil has been broken through man-made things and also spiritual things with negative connotations like the Large Hadron Collider. Pretty awesome stuff though.
What universe are we in? Because there's so much going on around the world. Did you guys hear about this Walmart altercation? To me, it looked like a fight broke out and a lot of noises were being made and heard, and it sounded like zombies, and because one was biting the other. But it's just people at Walmart acting immature, right? And I cannot believe it, y'all. People are really out here with the robot dog in New York City. And the robot dog tries to go on an attack to this real dog, and look what happens, y'all. So how is something like this supposed to protect you? Okay, good luck in the future. And we also have this new crop circle that scientists are baffled about, because we are in the midst of this change, and this thing manifested out of nowhere, and it's basically showing it, y'all. It looks like a butterfly through the diamond, right? The chrysalis, the diamond beings. I've been telling y'all about this. Coming through that sun. Y'all already know what I'm talking about. This huge, massive cylindrical thing was seen out of the sky of Germany, okay? Germany. Look at all the colors around it, y'all. Can you guys see the colors through the clouds? Y'all can see that, right? That's plasma. That's that plasma. Those are light ships. The burning down of Notting Way Plantation, and in this beautiful scene over here, you can clearly see there's people sitting at the window. Look at the shadows of melanated beings just sitting at the window, y'all. What world are we in? What universe are we in? Things are getting spicy out there, y'all. Can you feel it in the air, boy? The Age of Aquarius is not playing. Let me know what you guys think about this video. Like, follow, share for more videos like this. Let's continue to get it. Peace out.
Well, here's proof that reptilians or aliens pretty much live among us, basically. As you can see, this president, diplomat figure, is pretty much losing control of his speech. You can hear the entity, or I would say more like reptilian sorts actually speak, and you can see the blonde-haired woman jump out her seat once she started hearing his real voice, which is really terrifying. Let's take a look at this.
Já eliminamos vários ministérios da máquina pública. E ao mesmo tempo, nós não vamos parar por aí. Já estão encomendados. Deixa eu pedir uma pastilha. Já estão encomendados estudos para eliminar. Chega, é muito. Já eliminamos vários ministérios da máquina pública. E ao mesmo tempo, nós não vamos parar por aí. já estão encomendados. Deixa eu pedir uma pastilha. Já estão encomendados estudos para eliminar. Chega, é muito. Já estão.
Specific man, but it was incredibly charming to meet him. I mean, what an extraordinary man doing something so special. And he said to me that he's made a slight tweak to each of them, each of the three sizes, so that when the Pope, who we don't know yet, comes out on that balcony, he will alone, outside of the Vatican, know which specific man. But it was this is a specific man. But it was incredibly charming to meet him. I mean, what an extraordinary man doing something so special. And he said to me that he's made a slight tweak to each of them. Each of the three sizes, so that when the Pope, who we don't know yet, comes out on that balcony, he will alone, on that balcony, he will alone, outside of the Vatican.
Do a shout out to Nearly Conspiracy on his awesome video of him pretty much calling out Beyonce for what it really is. We all know basically that in the music industry there's a lot of demonic worshiping, demons and occult practices. And pretty much in this Beyonce video, he said pretty much 11 years ago, there's a demon which believed to be actually maybe Beyonce herself basically, which is not surprising basically because we've seen this at Lady Gaga and Katy Perry, these weird entity demonic things in their concerts basically, so this is nothing surprising at all. So let's take a look at this crazy clip of Beyonce and the demonic stuff that she's putting in these videos, which is very disturbing.
Someone just brought some shit to my attention last night, and I need shit. Poke myself in the eye. I need y'all to look at this shit. Alright, y'all, so this music video is called XO. It came out 11 years ago. Look at this controllism right there. But peep what pops up real fast. It's like a split second, yo. You gonna peep. Did y'all just see that? So I had to take a screenshot, bro. What the fuck is that, bro? What is that? And then on this scene, bro, the music had nothing to do with this demonic shit, bro. I did a zoom in so y'all can see that shit. Now we all know what Queen Bee be saying, bro. Bro, that might be her true identity. And then they had this joint in there too. Did y'all peep how fast it was? Hold on, let me show y'all one more time, yo. Just look how fast that shit pops up and disappears, bro. That's how you know it's not really even supposed to be there, bro. XO's about kissing and shit. Look at that. Y'all know how they be really trying to tell us in these shits, bro. Oh my God!
Lorraine Warren told you all not to move the Annabelle doll. She said don't move her. Leave her where she is. But it's 2025. We like to fuck around and find out. So what do? We take Annabelle on a world tour. Okay, we're just moving her all over the place. They send her to New Orleans. The day they take the doll there, the day Annabelle arrived in New Orleans, an historical plantation burns to the ground. Burns to the ground. They literally had the fire out at one point and it reignited itself. If that's not the ancestors speaking their truth. Anyway, then 10 or 11 convicts escape a prison, okay? There are 10 convicts, some convicted of unaliving people on the loose in New Orleans. Actually, I think they've caught 2 of them now, so 8. 8. And they're saying that they escaped because they were helped by someone within the prison staff. So Annabelle gets there, plantation burns down, and the prison staff is helping unalivers out of the prison. Leave the doll alone. Leave her alone. Why do we have to fuck around and find out the hard way?
What the fuck? What the fuck is that? Am I losing my goddamn mind? What the fuck is that? What the fuck? Where did it go? Okay. Okay.
What is that?
That is freaking weird.
Oh my gosh, I am sketched out. You better not go far from me.
While the whole world is speaking about Diddy, Cassie, Tory Lanez, Mega Thee Stallion, do you know what's going on at CERN right now? Anytime the media wants you to focus on something, you should shift your focus to something else. If they say look left, look right. They say look up, you should look down. Or how about we don't look at none of this shit? These stories right here, nonsense, bullshit. It means nothing to any of us. But I get it, it's gossip and people need something to speak about. Well, I'm about to give you something to speak about. You ready for this? Did you know that these scientists at CERN is trying to open up a portal? I mean, they're not trying, they already did it, but since so many people are worried about Diddy and Cassie, Tory Lanez, and the trade wars, you're not understanding what's taking place. This portal will release the Antichrist or the fallen angels. We have something called the firmament that's over top of this planet. Nothing can leave, nothing can come in. They've been working for years trying to crack the firmament. It can't be done. So you know what they did? They created CERN to open up a portal to bring in the Antichrist. But stories like this is important, right? The algorithm is pushing all of your attention to shit that don't matter. How many people remember when they was putting portals in New York City, Philadelphia? Those portals really mean something, but so many people said they are not portals. It's just for people to FaceTime. Well, I have a cell phone. If I want to FaceTime you, I'll just FaceTime you. I would not put a big ass portal in the middle of a city. Think about it. The people that control this matrix, they are setting up a big ass stage, and you don't really want to know what's coming out of this portal. It already came out. But never mind. Just continue with this and see how far it gets you.
Something strange is happening to the water in the seas. It is getting much farther away from the shores and is not coming back. In this footage, scuba divers were just caught at the moment when the water began to leave sharply. There are reports of the strange behavior of the seas from around the world. This is the empty shore of Thailand. Locals say they've never seen such a low tide. Next, the water moved away dramatically in Crimea and Turkey, and then Spain. The water just moved away from the shores and it's not coming back. Even off the coast of Africa, it's the same anomaly. In addition to tides, fish began to behave strangely. They massively gather in flocks and swim somewhere, and deep water individuals living at a depth of 3 kilometers, rising to the surface. But what is the cause of this phenomenon? At first, it was associated with the moon because it affects the tides through gravity, but nothing has changed on the moon. Many suggest that this is all a harbinger of doomsday. Others generally think that something big has woken up at the bottom of the ocean and is causing the anomalies. What do you think is happening to the seas?
Hey, here's a few weird things I found on TikTok this week. First up, we have this footage this guy shot in Texas. You know, at first I looked at it, I thought maybe it was fireflies, but then I went and I saw the next clip that you're gonna see. Check out what this lady has to say about what she saw in Arizona round about the same time as the dude in Texas.
This is crazy. Guys, this is crazy. Does anybody know what's happening? Do you guys know? Holy crap, it's like a light show.
And then a couple of days later, also in Arizona, we get this. Did somebody say light show?
This is the Canada, France, Hawaii telescope. It's 2100. They got this on super fast speed. You'll see a ship that shows up around. It's going to go fast. Boom, it went. And then that's what happens. It showed up. Then the sky started getting just like it did at the observatory. You can see the reddish tint. Then you see this rising up after midnight. I think it's a life form. It's wild. It is so wild, you all. We watch it again. And again, this is from yesterday. From yesterday. And not all the telescopes they have there are all on the same level in height.